Imagine walking into a room full of strangers. Some people blend into the background, unnoticed, while others instantly draw attention. People smile at them, they're invited into conversations, and they leave behind a warm impression without even trying. What's their secret? Are they naturally charming, born with magnetic personalities, or is there something else at play? The truth is, likability isn't just luck. It's not about being the loudest in the room or the funniest person at the table. Instead, psychology shows us that being likable often comes down to small, subtle habits, the kind of things you might not even notice you're doing, but others do. And the most fascinating part? These habits can be learned, practiced, and mastered by anyone. Today, we're going to break down 7 subtle psychological habits that can make you instantly likable, no matter who you're with. These aren't manipulative tricks or fake behaviors, they're rooted in real human psychology and backed by science. If you use them genuinely, you'll not only become more likable, but also form stronger, more meaningful connections with the people around you. So let's dive in. 1. The power of genuine smiling. It sounds almost too simple, but a genuine smile has an incredible effect on how people perceive you. Research shows that smiling activates mirror neurons in the brains of others, which means when you smile, people can't help but feel a little happier themselves. The key here is genuine. A forced smile looks fake and people pick up on it instantly. But when your smile comes from a place of warmth, it communicates openness, trust, and friendliness without a single word. Think of it as your social passport. It's often the very first signal people use to decide whether they like you. 2. Active listening. We live in a world where everyone wants to be heard, but very few people actually listen. Active listening is the art of giving someone your full attention, maintaining eye contact, nodding, and responding thoughtfully to what they say. It makes people feel valued and respected, and that feeling instantly translates into liking you more. Studies show that people naturally gravitate toward those who make them feel understood. In fact, being a good listener often makes a stronger impression than being a good talker. 3. Using people's names. One of the most powerful words in any language is a person's own name. When you use someone's name in conversation, naturally, not excessively, it creates a sense of familiarity and connection. According to psychology, hearing your name activates unique pathways in your brain, sparking attention and positive emotions. So whether it's greeting someone with, "Hey Sarah, good to see you," or weaving their name into a sentence, this small habit shows attentiveness and makes people feel special. 4. Mirroring body language. Have you ever noticed how close friends often unconsciously mirror each other's movements, crossing their legs at the same time, leaning in at the same moment, or even sipping their drinks in sync? This is called mirroring, and it's a subtle but powerful way of building rapport. When you subtly reflect someone's posture, gestures, or tone of voice, their brain interprets it as a signal of similarity. And we naturally like people who seem similar to us. The key is to keep it natural and not robotic. It should feel like you're simply in sync with them. 5. Showing small acts of empathy. Empathy doesn't have to be dramatic. It's as simple as noticing when someone is uncomfortable and adjusting, or acknowledging their feelings with phrases like, "That sounds tough," or "I get why you feel that way." These little moments of empathy create trust and emotional safety. Psychology shows that people are drawn to those who validate their emotions, because it creates a sense of being cared for and understood. 6. Compliments that are specific, not generic. Everyone likes a compliment, but the type of compliment matters. Generic compliments, like "you look nice," are pleasant but forgettable. Specific compliments, like "that color really suits you," or "I admire how confident you were in that meeting," carry much more weight. They show that you're paying attention, that you notice details, and that your words are sincere. Specific compliments are also harder to fake, which makes them feel authentic and boosts likability instantly. So, what's the secret to being instantly likable? It's not about changing who you are or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about practicing these subtle, psychology-backed habits that signal warmth, attentiveness, and authenticity. When you smile genuinely, listen actively, use people's names, mirror body language, show empathy, give specific compliments, and radiate positivity, you're telling the world, "I see you, I value you, and I enjoy being around you." And in return, people feel the same about you. Likability isn't about being perfect, it's about making others feel good in your presence. And when you master that, doors open, relationships strengthen, and opportunities find their way to you. So the next time you walk into a room, remember, small habits make a big difference. Because the science of psychology is clear, being likable isn't luck. It's a skill you can learn, practice, and make your own.